Hi, guys. So, hey, Libras. Let's go ahead and take a peek. By the way, happy full moon. This is kind of a little bonus one for my Libras out there. We're still in your birthday season, so I've got to do a bonus for you guys. We got a Five of Wands. It is in the reverse. Five of Wands being in the reverse speaks of a lot of problems seem to be dissipating. If someone was really having trouble making decisions, if they were haunted by something like, oh my gosh, is a time sensitive situation, do I need to do this now? Do I need to act fast? What am I supposed to do? I would say that the conclusion has been found. We've got the Five of Pentacles sideways and the Strength card upright. I will be doing Leo right after this, Libra, but we do have Leo right here. The fact that we have this conclusion, and I feel like the character is feeling really stable now, it has to do with, I don't have to think of something as a loss at all. That Five of Pentacles is sideways, but we did have like a statue. So there was some kind of immobility, and there was something about timing, like how long is something going to be stagnant? How long do I have to sit here and feel like it's never going to happen, or feel like my hands are tied to make something happen? And this says, well, it doesn't have to be that way at all. We can actually take charge of something. So a character has come to the conclusion the only thing that is keeping things from moving is apparently their own activity. And so, I feel like I want to sneeze. We have a Queen of Pentacles. We have a Three of Pentacles. If this is Libra in this storyline, if Libra is showing up as a grounded, stable, earthy energy, I feel like this is Libra saying, why would I wait for someone? I don't have to wait for anybody. I thought I had to wait. I thought I was wondering, analyzing, is that statue person ever coming my way? Wait a second. They're not in charge of me. They're not the boss of me. I don't have to wait for them. Is them not being here, is that impacting my stability at all? No, because my life is what I make of it. And does it prevent me from having wonderful, heartfelt connections? No. I'm kind of hearing, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it right now. So I'm thinking that Libra is saying, wait a minute. I'm a free agent. I'm single, footloose and fancy free. There's little Cupid's arrow over here. I think that Libra has just flipped the script and they have their power back. They realized if someone isn't coming toward me, I'm not stuck waiting. Their absence is not preventing me from eating, sleeping, breathing, working out, being, financially solvent. None of the things that maybe I would like them to be in my life and share with me. Does it mean that I don't have access to those same things in my life without them? So in fact, I would have wished that this statue person would have come toward me, but now I'm starting to think, hey, wait a second. Maybe I don't actually need their energy in my life because it really isn't impeding my success or my stability. And I'm kind of in charge of that. And I'm single and sexy. I can actually date whomever I choose. It's not like they're here trying to, lock it down with me. So I'm wondering, with that little Cupid's arrow, is there a king? Because we have a king card right here, that playing card. We see the king. I wonder if there is somebody that either Libra admires. That to me would say, whoever this statue person is, holy smokes, they may not realize this, but they are leaving or they are losing their Libra to somebody else, because Libra has eyes for somebody else at this point. We got a Queen of Swords. We got a Page of Wands. They could have been dealing with a fellow air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I only say that because I feel like this is the other person. They're in black, like they're in mourning. I should read this like this is Libra, but that's not how I feel about this. Of course, the whole thing can be flipped over. Maybe this is the Libra, and it's that Libra has been playing statue game with a Queen of Pentacles and has not moved toward their Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is the one saying, you know what, I just realized, since Libra seems to be not coming toward me, you know what? I'm finally at a place where I'm realizing there's other people that want my attention. And I think I'm starting to get excited. I'm able to start thinking about myself dating somebody different if Libra's holding back from me. So we could read it that way too. It's just not the way it came across to me at first. We do have possibly a same-sex couple. Genders never mattered to me. Even zodiacs don't really matter to me in my storytelling. What I try to get to is how is a character showing up? What are the qualities? And that's how I really look at this. But I will say the reason I would confidently say in this storyline, this is our statue person, is because that Queen of Swords has, walls up, boundaries up. But because she's all in black, I'm going to say that this person has, like, they had decided that the connection was, they put up walls and they mourned it, but I don't know why you would mourn something if you still wanted it, because we actually have the Page of Wands. My impression is that this person either thought, I'm going to stay away from Libra, I'm going to make it hard for them to come get to me, but I wish that they would, because this Page of Wands is like passion. I don't know if they got mad at Libra and they put up walls and they played like a victim role, like, you hurt me, I'm over here mourning, I'm not going to talk to you, I'm going to go into statue mode, I'm not going to say word one to you because you have to come and kind of try to pry me out of my sorrow. But man, I wish you would. That's what this is coming across as. I don't know what this is about if somebody buys pieces of art, but we have, it's number 25. It's got like a little tag on it as if it's item at an art auction, like item number 5 that somebody's like bidding on. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is, maybe they look at love almost like a bidding, an auction, like, well, how much will you pay to get me back? How much will you bid to come and pry me out of this silence that I've, and these boundaries that I've erected? This almost feels like a weird punishment vibe. Like this, let me look a little closer at this. Like they got big mad at Libra. Page of Swords sideways. I think they had some kind of, people that didn't know anything about the situation weighed in on this. Pride gave them poor advice. This is, everybody's talking, and we don't usually see 3 people on a Page of Swords energy. This is the spying card, this is the gathering information, but why do we have all these people? It's almost like a disapproving mommy and daddy got involved, and they're like, hey, yeah, that Libra didn't treat you good, you shouldn't talk to them, they should have to come fight for you, hunt you down, you should block them and have them have to climb over walls and hills to try to knock down the door to come talk to you. And I think that they gave really bad advice after prying into the situation, not getting the full situation. But I think it added, like, sorry, this is such a weird detailed message, but this is not good. This is like they were enhanced in this victimization. Whoever this person is, other people that didn't really have any of the facts. You know, it is how the mommy and daddy are standing in front of this I'll say young man, and the young man is like, yes, I was so wounded, and mommy and daddy told me I was, and they said I shouldn't have to talk to that mean Libra anymore. I feel like that's the storyline here. Other people stepped in and said, don't you talk to that mean person. But I don't, why am I getting the vibe that they decided Libra was mean to them? 3 of Wands. Now up here it says, literally it says the word silence. There was letter writing, there was back and forth, there was love at some point, there was plans for the future. Okay. And that doesn't sound very mean. So where does that coming from? We have a 7 of Swords sideways, Queen of Wands upright, King of Wands upright. Hold on. Okay, I'm so sorry, but this could be a deeply complex storyline. I said, why does it come across to me like they decided and they were backed up in this false belief system that Libra was somehow not very nice to them, but they erected boundaries against Libra, went into statue mode, avoided Libra, left Libra out in the cold, but then also they all the while were telling themselves that they were the victim and other people were encouraging them to stay away from Libra. I think they had real meddling influences. But I said, why would they have decided that Libra was somehow mean to them? And it says, well, there was talk about the future that sounded beautiful. But then something that they said wasn't true. And I'm thinking Libra called them out on it. There was some kind of, this is lies. This is running away. This is lies. This is doubt. But here's the thing. It's not doubt for no reason. They didn't say to everything to Libra. I don't know if this person, I don't really want to say that they were in some other connection, because then it really doesn't make sense. Why are mommy and daddy backing them saying, oh, that mean person, Libra was your third party and they were treating you mean? How dare they? That doesn't make sense unless this is one weird, complicated situation where, I don't know, there's some other matched pair. 10 of Wands, the High Priestess. Oh, okay. It might have been something along the lines of, let's go back to the idea that there's like we definitely saw like a mother and father figure standing in front of this person, way like helicopter parents, overprotective, very meddling. If they said, and even planted the thought maybe in this person's mind, that you're going to go have a future with this Libra person, you guys talked about it so happily, but you know what? They don't necessarily have your best interest. You know, maybe the parents wanted them to still get back together with someone that the parents approved of. This almost feels like when we have meddling parents can still play a really big role in pushing, saying, no, you should still be working things out with somebody else. You know, your ex still really cares about you. You guys were so good together. Don't be with the Libra. And they might not have told the Libra that there was something going on. Libra might have figured out bits of it and said, I don't understand what's happening. We've been talking about the future, but why are we writing back and forth instead of spending more time together? They were hiding some kind of attempted reconnection, or because here we have hidden information as well, coupled with this 10 of Wands. I feel like they were getting pushed into something they didn't want to do, but they didn't have the backbone to stand up against meddling mom and dad. Libra picked up on something wasn't true. Like, hey, how come you're future faking with me? I don't get it. Libra must have written them something that called them out and said, I don't believe I know everything going on. Libra might have said, I don't think that I feel very trustworthy toward you. And sure enough, that was true, but they decided to get all butthurt about it, which doesn't make sense, other than they victimize themselves saying, well, you know what? I'm getting pressure from my folks. They're telling me to go back to a relationship that's already over. See all the skulls here. See, again, way too many people. We got disapproving Papa. We've got Papa overseeing them. We got Mama in their daily life. We've got them looking to try to make sure that Libra doesn't find out that they're being pressured by Momsy and Popsy. And I don't know if there was also pressure of like, you know, what your grandfather or grandmother would have wanted. This is weird. This is a weird story. And they were trying to hide all this from Libra, but they decided, instead of being irritated with their own lack of ability to stand up for themselves, they decided to vilify Libra in this. Libra was mean to me. They called me a not trustworthy person. Well, darling, you haven't been. See, there's too much hiding of things. And we have a big old spider rolling across the face here. That I think that they even decided that if Libra could intuit that something wasn't going on, could see right through them, it doesn't take much to pick up context clues, but in this, it's almost like they said, Libra's kind of a creepy mystic. They can sense things that they shouldn't be able to tell about me. They can see right through me, and that was scary. Oh, Libra, I hope Libra's done with this character. This is so much drama. I'm sorry, this is such a highly dramatic fictional story. I mean, my stories are always fictional, but this one is like, holy smokes, we're going down the crazy train on this. I don't like anything about this. I don't like the meddling family in this. I don't like them vilifying Libra. I don't like the punishment aspect. I don't like them victimizing themselves. None of this. This feels like a kid that didn't ever grow up. So they could be a 55-year-old, teenager. Is that mom and dad still have so much influence, and then it's never their fault. It feels spoiled too. I'm sorry, I don't have anything sweet and gentle to say about this, but I don't. Here's where Libra's headed. Libra's headed into the arms of an emperor. Hallelujah. I am so happy about that. Libra is headed into the arms of this amazing emperor, this new beginning, this universe, this brand new vibe. I have to say, this is typically, it's that the emperor is going to be Aries energy, and this is Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be that, but I have to say this. I said this earlier. I'm going to say it again because I think it's kind of sweet. It's kind of cute. But this feels like whoever this person is, they don't have to be an Aries, but whoever Libra ends up with, I think is going to be, it's not zodiac specific. It doesn't matter. It's going to be just the right person. The world card says that there's a huge world out there with a lot of amazing people. There is one that is just right for Libra. There's one just right for Libra. They could be somebody that has like more angular features. They could have like more prominent. I'm picturing right now, like the actor, is his name Cillian Murphy? He was in Peaky Blinders, which, by the way, I've never seen the show, but he has such an impressive face. I remember seeing that, and I didn't know who the actor was, but I was so impressed with his bone structure. It's such a beautiful face, and very unique face. I don't know why, but that just comes to mind. Is he Irish? I don't know. It doesn't matter. This says it could be somebody who comes from a different culture from Libra, though. Maybe someplace, the world card is here, so it could be somebody who's from half a world away. This world is a big, huge place, and there's people, wonderful people in all walks of life, in all nationalities. Whomever Libra matches with, it's going to be spectacular, though. They could be extremely dignified and extremely, if they're masculine, like the epitome of powerful masculinity, that exactly what Libra would want, balanced and like somebody who has great care for his family, somebody who's got the right concept of what, being a leader is. It's just a really lovely energy. If it's a masculine or a feminine, it doesn't matter. Those attributes are the best of the best. But I do think that they may come from a completely different cultural background. I think this is saying Libra's, especially after all this stupid drama, I think Libra's entire world is supposed to be cracked wide open. That person from the past stays stuck, is what it says with that 8 of Swords. This is Libra moving on. Their world is getting wider and broader. That person from the past never would have been the right match for our Libra because they were living in such a tiny, confining realm. When I said they could be a 55-year-old teenager, that to me, this says somebody who maybe will never grow up, somebody who I'm so glad Libra's not waiting on them, is what it says. It's a wonderful change in this energy. All right. Wow. That was a different one. Thanks for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Lots of love. Bye, guys.